Isolated midwinter in the rugged mountains of Bulgaria, Grady and Josh have yet to find any clues as to which direction of travel may lead back to civilization.
I can't see anything out here.
With nighttime temperatures plummeting, Grady attempts to use a found shotgun shell to spark a fire and fend off the onset of hypothermia.
That's it.
Mate, well done. I heard a bit of a crack from up the hill.
Yeah, I can't hear right now.
Grady's got a flame, which is bloody fantastic. Never doubted you for a minute, Grady.
Yeah, right.
Shotgun shells, explosive fire, that's awesome. Bit of a pyromaniac, actually. Sure Grady is too. Oh yeah, we're away now. Cranking.
It's starting to cool down quite a bit already.
We're gonna need to go bang a bunch more firewood too.
Yeah. You want to keep keeping this one going? I'll just get a bunch more for the rest of the night.
With shelter and fire secured, Grady and Josh roast the leg bone they found earlier in the day in order to consume the protein-rich marrow inside. The marrow will not only serve to restore some of their spent calories, but also increase the metabolic heat their bodies will produce by breaking down and absorbing the marrow's nutrients.
It's a shame we couldn't find a half-eaten animal.
Mm-hmm. Or a live one. Still a little bit of that meat on there, though, on the outside. Not much to it, but it just gives them flavor. We're working on these bones, trying to get the marrow out of them. We look like absolute dogs out here. We're gnawing on the bones, trying to get every last little bit of grizzle, every tiny scrap of meat, sucking the marrow out. I could care less. I'm hungry, and this is all I got.
God, I've chewed about all there is to chew off this.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I hadn't started chewing now. Now I'm really hungry. I wasn't that hungry before.
This actually reminds me of a SEER school, Survival Evade Resist Escape. Basically our training in case you get caught behind enemy lines or captured and get put in a POW camp. But we're not fed.
Well, you eat one of your mates.
Yeah. No, I would steal food from our captors. And one of the things they had one day was some short ribs. And we took those and sucked the marrow out. Basically ate them down to nothing.
This is just like my wife makes, but good.
Fire's about done.
Right, are we going?
Yeah.
Wait up, bro. We woke up extremely cold in the early hours of this morning because the fire had died down. Not that comfortable. It was a pretty restless sleep for both of us. It's dried out quite a bit actually now that the sun's come out and the water's not dripping off the rocks anymore. It might start again once the snow starts melting. We'll probably get some seepage off some of these rock faces, but for now, we're going to put the fire out and mosey on down to the bottom of the valley. No doubt there's a water or a creek down there, and then I think when we get there, we'll make the call as to what happens next. Bro, you'll give me cooties. Bloody hell. He's got cooties because he was itching his head all night.
Is that what you call lice?
Head lice. Yes, I didn't make this possum hat. I caught the possum that went into the hat and a friend of mine made it for me.
That's pretty cool.
It's extremely warm. I think I would have been a lot colder last night if I didn't have my possum hat. Also rocking some possum fur underpants. Might show you those later. Grady wanted to see them, but time and a place.
Come on.
All right.
With a new day, Grady and Josh's priority becomes finding the direction of travel that will be most likely to lead to civilization.
I reckon we want to head up the ridge line. I think there's a clearing over there. We can look over that neck ridge into that main valley system, and you never know, we might see a nice hotel down there that we can go and have a cup of tea at. We are currently in Bulgaria with a population of over 7 million, so there's a pretty good chance if we can get to high altitude, we'll be able to spy maybe a small village or a small town, or maybe a giant city way off in the distance.
Actually, it looks like there's a creek right here. Just follow the creek down. I figure if we go downstream, it'll hit bigger water and it will eventually hit civilization.
Don't know about that.
Why?
We're pretty high up here. We've got a lot of elevation, pretty bluffy here. There's lots of cliffs, I think. The further we go down the valley, the more cliffs we're going to encounter. And there's a good chance that creek's going to turn into a big, massive waterfall and we'll get stuck. At this stage, I think our best bet is to climb high, gain elevation, and also get a good view of surrounding areas.
All right, it might be worth it to get a better vantage point. You are right, we are pretty high up. Getting boxed out, hitting a cliff or waterfalls, not ideal at all. Let's go down and get some water and then go back up.
Sweet.
Being able to hydrate is very good for me and Josh. We haven't had anything to drink except for a little bit of snow here and there for the past day, and we've been working pretty hard. A little stream. Not bad, huh? It should be pretty pure.
Water, sweet, sweet water. Happier than a pig. A pig's happy when they're I don't even know if they're happy when they're gone. I've never actually watched a pig. Apparently pigs are the cleanest animals on the planet. I don't think they are.
Oh, it's good.
I had no hesitation in drinking the water. Clean as a whistle, straight off the mountains, natural filter system through some rocks, popped out of the ground, probably about 30 meters ahead of us. Oh, it's cold. To the ridge.
Now hydrated, Josh and Grady climb back toward the ridgeline, hoping to find a vantage point from which they can spot signs of life or some clue of where to travel to find civilization and rescue.
Whoa, look, right there.
That's a wolf. Just one of them, right?
Maybe.
Wolf are pack hunters. We're only seeing one, and if there's any more around us, that's a very bad sign.
Wolves generally hunt in packs, using their numbers to take down larger animals. They often hunt by tracking their prey, searching for vulnerabilities, and waiting for the right time to strike.
One wolf is ahead of you, and he looks at you, and then the other wolves attack from either side. He's checking us right out.
If you happen to find yourself face to face with a wolf in the wild, you don't want to cower, kind of stand your ground, get out of the area, but do not be aggressive towards it.
I reckon if we don't mess with him, he's not going to mess with us, is he?
No.
If we just keep cruising around here and keep an eye on him.
Yeah, just keep pushing around. He's moving.
Lucky for us, the wolf chose to elope down the mountainside. I was always told by my dad, if you ever see a wolf in the forest, kick your mate hard as you can and run. I completely forgot about that technique at the time. I was just so amazed. I think I can see that crest of the ridge just up ahead there. Part of our survival strategy was staying high until we get to a good vantage point where we can see out over the surrounding areas and maybe spy some civilization. It's starting to freeze again. The temperature's dropping, eh? Can't see anything but trees.
We've been searching for a vantage point this whole time. Now we finally got it, but we can't see much. There should be villages around here. There should be highly populated areas.
Looks like the storm set in, hasn't it?
Yeah. The weather comes in without any notice. You're a long ways down still. Could turn into rain, then we'd be in a world of hurt. It's a letdown. It doesn't look like we've got rescue right here. We're not going anywhere.